After spending countless hours going through all the leaks, the mapping project, as well as all the official screenshots and trailers we have received for GTA 6, I finally came to the conclusion that we have no idea what is actually coming.
Yeah, boy.
And when I say that, I truly mean that we have no idea what kind of impact GTA 6 as well as its insanely large map will have on society itself. For a while, I thought that maybe I was way too obsessed with this game, and that maybe I should tone down my expectations as there is no guarantee that it will be this massive. But after recently going over all the leaks, analyzing the screenshots as well as trailer 1 and 2, and seeing all the progress that has been made on the mapping project from 2022 till now, I became more certain than ever that this game will absolutely change some lives. With recent talks about Rome and the potential impact it will have on gaming itself, as well as the everlasting speculation of the map changing over time, is the perfect opportunity to dive deeper into how all of this will give birth to a gaming experience that will transform the lives of millions of people. In this video, we will cover everything from the map size, the leaks, as well as all the screenshots, while hopefully giving out a clear image of the sheer size of that thing.
That's what she said.
Before we get into the topic of this video, please make sure to hit that like button and of course subscribe for a chance to win an RTX 7090 card once this channel reaches 10 million. Which at this point, with YouTube thanking my reach, will be approximately around the same time that Rockstar releases Bully 2. Without further ado, let's get straight into the video, shall we? Now, first up, I want to mention the leaks from 2022 and how they are the main reasons that we today can click on the community mapping project and see the potential beauty of this game in glorious SVG format. I still remember lurking around the GTA forums after finding out that GTA 6 actually got leaked. The entire community at that point was in shambles, and while everyone was busy over-analyzing the clips before Take-Two took them down, work on the initial mapping project was already going strong. From there, things kind of exploded as Discord servers, Reddit, and GTA forums were getting filled with theories, speculations, as well as a fair bit of detective work from the community mapping project. This all leads us to go from a map that featured barely anything on it, which of course was to be expected at the time, to one of the most insanely detailed renditions of what the official map could actually look like. Now, if you haven't followed the GTA forums before or the community that's been doing the mapping of the previous Rockstar titles, these guys do an absolutely fantastic job. And here goes a quick shout out to each and every one of those guys that made this thing a reality. You guys are absolute giga chads, and I hope that all of your dreams come true. Unless they involve some weird foot fetish that includes me in it somehow. Now, back onto the topic of the map itself. If we take a closer look, we can see how insanely dense and massive everything will be. Zooming into the area around Vice City and comparing to the size of Los Santos from GTA 5, we can see that Vice City itself will literally be around 2 times bigger than Los Santos, meaning that it would take up around almost half of the GTA 5 map on its own. Yes, we have to take into consideration that this isn't exactly confirmed yet, but judging by the size of Vice City in the official screenshots that we've gotten, it's not exactly far-fetched to think that this game will be absolutely massive.
And you know what else is massive?
Now, Vice City aside for a bit, the main thing that really didn't sit well with me in GTA 5, for instance, is how the rest of the map compared to Los Santos was handled. Yes, the map is huge considering that it came out for PS3 and Xbox 360 originally, but I never felt immersed in the same way like I did, for instance, with the GTA 4 map, despite it having a smaller map in comparison and no actual countryside. This I attribute to the unfortunate fact that the map has a highway that loops around and the scenery that is filled with mountains and small towns that serve no real purpose. Now, don't get me wrong, I love GTA 5 and it's one of my favorite games of all time, but again, I never could shake the feeling that something was missing from it, both in terms of story as well as the map itself. But hey, at least we got Trevor being absolute comedic gold for like 7 hours straight, am I right? Now, back on the topic of the countryside in GTA 6, we can see that this time around they spent more time and resources into crafting an experience where every inch of the map will feel alive. Starting in the Keys, we can see that they will be absolutely filled with NPCs, side activities, and stores, all while serving as the starting base of operation for our main characters. From here, it's logical to expect our duo of Jason and Lucia to go into Vice City and beyond. Having already talked a bit about Vice City and its size, I want to mention how big the Everglades themselves look in the official screenshot. If we look at the image of the cops chasing the hillbilly alligator hunters, we can see that the horizon in the background is filled with trees, bushes, and no buildings in sight, suggesting that even the Grass Rivers region might end up being way bigger than we initially thought.
What do you mean by that?
Now, next to the Everglades, we can see that Rockstar opted to use a real-life location called Cedar Key, or Cedar Key, I don't know, which in real life is located in the northwestern part of Florida. On the map, we can see how close it actually is to the Grass Rivers region and how far it actually is from Vice City itself. On the right side of the Grass Rivers region, we can actually see the city or town of Hamlet, which we already know is the in-game version of Homestead. If we go up a bit further, we'll be able to see the Vice City International Airport, which, if you ask me, I honestly could care less about, as flying is not really a thing that makes or breaks a GTA game for me, personally at least. I mean, it's nice to have it, but after having suffered through the Oppressor Mark II, I'd rather they keep us all on the ground this time around. Now, moving north, we can see how insanely big this map really is, with Lake Leonida literally being double the size of the Alamo Sea, all while featuring a moderately sized town in Ambrosia right next to it. On the left, we can see that Port Gellhorn will most definitely play a huge role in the story itself, as its sheer size spans across an area that's the same size as Los Santos in GTA 5. Now, this doesn't mean that the city itself will be that big, as it's already pretty much confirmed it will be a moderately sized city, but it's still impressive nonetheless when you think about it. Now, if we move up north again, we can see Mount Calaga, Yorktown, and a large area that might suggest we are getting even more landmass at the top of the map. For now, it's not really known what Yorktown will end up being, but in the case of Mount Calaga, we've received an insane amount of information that gave us a bit of a better look into what it potentially will be like. In one of the official screenshots where two hunters are walking in the forest, we can see there will be a biome that will contrast the urban cityscape of Vice City perfectly, offering us landscapes not seen in the area around Vice City. And if we are to believe the speculation that it's based on the Table Rock mountain range in North Carolina, then I think we might be in for a few surprises. Now, a few other things like Bohemia on the left as well as Gloriana on the top are not yet confirmed fully, but they are kinda expected to make an appearance in the final release. Yes, I do understand that Gloriana itself won't really appear as a full-fledged state, but maybe only in mention or as a future DLC. Another thing that caught my eye is the map made by Sonaris, and I know that this map is very speculative. I mean, just compare it to the one that Giannis made and you can see for yourself. But despite this, the inclusion of the Locaius on the bottom, which obviously are a parody version of the Bahamas, and part of Southern Gloriana at the top, made me realize how much potential this game truly holds, especially if we take a closer look at the rumored modding engine that Rockstar is preparing to launch soon.
Please, please, please.
If those rumors turn out to be true and we get a platform for us to build upon GTA 6 and GTA Online, that will not only change gaming forever, but it will directly impact millions of lives, all while creating jobs for an insane number of people. I mean, imagine how crazy it will be if Rockstar ends up creating a platform where someone who's a rage enthusiast can create their own GTA experience. I mean, just imagine combining Vice City, Los Santos, and Liberty City all into one. And this, of course, wouldn't just end there. We would basically have kids from Brazil, Peru, Colombia, as well as any other part of the world creating their own unique GTA experiences that a plethora of other people will be able to enjoy. Now, yes, it probably won't be that advanced at first, but over time the potential that Rome has to expand on an already good existing base in GTA 6 is absolutely massive.
Stop it. Get some help.
Now, jokes aside, the entire community would be benefiting from something like this. I mean, realistically, I already know that at least 1,000 new streamers will get big due to this particular game, and probably even more YouTubers than streamers. I bet you now that in the future, when people get asked what they regret the most when they were young, it will be not hopping onto the GTA 6 bandwagon. And yes, I know that this sounds insanely stupid to say, but I truly believe that the impact of this game is going to shake up the entire industry and change how people look at video games.
Are you sure about that?
Hell, it already started with RDR 2, God of War, Uncharted, and etc. This game will only cement video games as one of the staples of entertainment and potentially even make it the king of all entertainment. Now, you might ask yourselves, how would it actually do that? There will always be other sources of entertainment for people to indulge in, like sports, movies, shows, or whatever. Like, not everyone can spend their time to play a game when they're busy with their 9 to 5. And to that, I say the following: Imagine a game that combines all of those things into one big sandbox where you would be able to hang out with your buddies, play any kind of sport you want, watch any kind of movie, show, or sports team you want, and even be able to make a livable income creating custom assets for the game itself. Now, when I say this in this manner, I kind of feel like this game might end up swallowing us all and putting us into a virtual reality where we won't be able to escape, and we would spend every waking day running away from flying bikes and trying to start up our own private lobbies. Anyways, what do you guys think? Will GTA 6 exceed the huge expectations and offer us a once-in-a-lifetime experience, or will it crumble under the weight of its own ambition while giving us a smaller than expected map, mid-story, and forgettable characters? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for taking time to watch this video, and a big thank you to all the 1,600 people that ended up subscribing. You folks are the best, and I appreciate each and every one of you, as I wouldn't be in this position without all of your support. Thank you. Now, if you guys haven't already, please make sure to hit that like button and of course subscribe for a chance to win an RTX 7090 card once this channel reaches 10 million. Stay silly, keep edging, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.